Joe Rogan show either. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Love and Rare Form, everyone. Hold on. And technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Just one moment, please. Please, one moment. I'm glad everybody's here with us today. I'm glad that everybody survived the storm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, today we have special honored guests with us today. Mr. Brian and his lovely wife, Rhonda Doward. Yeah! Background music say, yeah! They're going to be with us today. My wife is managing something right now. So to get our technical live going again and making us move forward. But today we are going to be talking about being intentional in date nights. The importance of date night. And, you know, it goes back to the history of date nighting. When you want to court somebody, that's date night. But when you get married, you kind of fall from it and you kind of, it gets cliche because you get so busy with time, with work, with life, with kids, with grandkids, with work. So, you know, you get out of sync with life and with your spouse. So you got to remember them date nights. So we're going to go through some stuff today. We're going to talk about that. But the key thing is to understand that date night is not just going to the movies. Date night builds intimacy, it builds connection, and it builds relationship just with minor little things. Like, give you for instance, the other night, my wife came downstairs and she said, "I want to go walk out in the snow because we have never walked in the snow in a while since we've been down here." So she gets her camera and she said, "Come on, let's go walk in the snow." And I said, "All right." So, you know, I was waiting on her. We was all doing our little thing in the house. And so we went outside and walked in the snow, just down the street and back. Something very simple, something very quaint. But what it was is I knew it meant something to her. I knew it meant something special to her. So I went for a walk with her. It was our date night. We talked. I'm fighting the wind because I'm cold. She was cold, but that was special. We went for a little date night. And so, you know, understanding that, again, relationships have to have date nights. There she is. She's here now, ladies and gentlemen. She's here now.
Was he on the struggle bus?
No.
Y'all can tell us the truth.
No.
Was he on the struggle bus?
No, he was talking about y'all's spontaneous walk outside in the cold.
Oh yeah.
I bet you it was very nice and very romantic and loving. And I mean, were you guys holding hands while you walked? I mean, did you
we do
it to you?
Oh no. I was blocking the wind trying to going down the hill, and then as we was coming back up the hill, she just said, "Oh Lord, the wind's in my face." She didn't feel it because I was behind her the first time. And as we was coming up the hill, she felt it. So
I tell you,
yes, indeed.
That was a very nice gesture.
Yes, it was.
And so then we had date night yesterday for like.
What we did yesterday?
We had date night yesterday for probably about, I say it lasted
watching
about.
Movies.
Well, we watched a couple movies, but before that we had a game date night for about 15 minutes. And Brian, I had to hold on to my crown.
No, he didn't.
I had to hold on to my crown.
No, he didn't.
Did you retain it?
Tell y'all that. We were playing Collide. Was we playing Collide?
Collide.
We was playing Collide.
Brian.
I won the first one. He won one or two. Now don't you be telling
Best out of
the
3, Brian. If the best out of 3 is I want 2, she want 1, what's that mean?
Put your best foot forward, Charles.
But
I'm going to
he
tell
made
you
it
one
seem
that you should
like
try. You know, do you remember the old game Twist?
Oh yeah, man. I might twist and not get back up though.
listen, y'all know he got a bad back. He got a bad. He can't be doing no kind of games with a bad back. It can't happen. It's a whole setup. So
yeah, I don't even think anybody over
I know
50 should be trying that too much unless you are a good yogi or something. If you're doing yoga or something like that, that's that game is a lot of.
Man.
Listen, and when you talk about the importance of date night, one of the things we got to realize is that sometimes on our date nights we got to be there's things we got to be mindful of. One, his back. we can't. So there's some things we can't do. Like I wanted to slay Ryan, he can't slay Ryan. You know. What else? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Brian,
and
you see how she attacked
and then when your husband has had a couple of falls, you want to be outside in the ice and all of the things, even though he may want to go outside at night to walk in the snow.
Exactly. That is right. So we're gonna talk about, because date night does matter.
It does.
Right.
Absolutely.
I mean, whether it's spontaneous or whether it's planned,
Right.
it matters. And when it does happen, right, because it don't have to be like intentionally planned all the time. Although we love to plan sometimes, but sometimes we got to make fun of the times that we are together.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, we be at the house a lot. What Ty said, Pastor Purnell said that back, I understand. I'm just saying.
Look, Ty, don't jump on that bandwagon with him. I could have went sleigh riding. I'd have been sore, but I would have went.
He's on a struggle bus.
Whatever, man.
Yes, indeed. So date nights, no vacation, not vacations. So we're not talking about vacations because, you know, it don't have to be vacations. It don't have to be anniversaries. It doesn't even have to be when life slows down. It's just when you are just in the moment. I think date nights we plan something. It's various things, right? It could be planned, it could be unplanned, but there's those times that's in the moment.
That's the best date night, spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got to be intentional when you do it. You can't be at date night and be on your phone.
Who you talking?
You can't go on date night and be on your phone during date night.
That's right. You have to be intentional about that opportunity.
Absolutely.
So y'all know how he is.
Absolutely.
We got 2 cameras going on here. One this one.
Oh, we got 2 cameras. Let me see.
Yes, we gotta look at both of them.
From short.
Okay, so the date night matters. Okay, so you said let's start with date nights and about spending money, because you know sometimes people go on date nights on a budget, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
On a budget.
On a budget.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you don't set a budget on date night, sometimes it depends on where you're going, what you do. I don't know. I think that our date night, our date nights normally aren't that expensive because what we do is we either do them here or we're out and about. I think a big date night for us at expense is dinner and the movie when we do that, or when we do an unplanned trip.
well, okay. So here's the thing, because we have friends on here. We are our lovely friends, and my friend Rhonda loves when things are within budget, right?
Yes, and planned. So your impromptu. I'm not great. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a great person in the spirit, in the spontaneous times. But yes, budgets are crucial. But I think if you plan, you get to do things that you usually will not do. Right? Like, you know, I think I got some. I actually got Brian going to see what's that guy name? George something. King George or something like
George
that. King, is it King George? You know that
It's not George Clinton.
in Charlotte in the next couple of months. I think his name is King George. You know the I don't want to say the blues type of music. So we're going to that in March.
Yeah.
So that's something we haven't done together.
Brian, you like blues?
Charles, that's different. I've never. However, I was willing to. I was willing to try it, and I'm mainly trying it just so that it's going to be more about. For me, it's going to be more about being with her and taking advantage every opportunity that I can during the time that we are together.
Amen. That's good. I like that.
That's so true.
That's whole.
We just got out of football season, and we just finished going to like all the Panther games, home games, in the playoffs.
That's date night.
That's right. Thank you, Charles. Exactly right.
As long as it's not raining and snowing.
You schedule yours in bulk. What, season tickets or something?
He does it. So they ain't wrong.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, even that matters, because one of the things, and that just speaks to one of the things that we probably did, because my husband loves football. I don't like football. I care less.
Well, because he want to go.
But if you got tickets, I probably would go.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say something, and I'm only going to say this one time.
What?
I got season tickets. It's cold outside. She ain't going. She gonna go with an open heart.
Charles, what you do with the one who got the season tickets and they say something? They say they're not going out there in the rain and the snow. What you do with that?
Well, what you do with that? You do a different date night. You baby, I'll be home at about 12 o'clock tonight. We'll do date night tomorrow.
We'll be there in spirits.
We'll do date night with you tomorrow. But tonight that football game going on, so I got to go.
This is uncut, uncensored, y'all. Uncut, uncensored. We have not planned this at all.
But I will give her this. She did come and support me because I do support the middle school, and and I go up and I coach up there. I volunteer my time to go coach up there, and she came to one of my games. And I asked her to come. At first, she was reluctant because it was cold, and it was in the middle of the week because our games are every Wednesday night. But she did come and support, so I really appreciated that.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Give me some sugar. Hey, Ty, you see how she did me?
So some people, and that's the question. So Pastor Purnell said, yes, sir, agree, no sales. Now, and this is just for regular dinner, because I want to talk about this. When women are, we're going to poll the audience, because when couples are at dinner, what say you? Cell phones, no cell phones.
Oh, no cell phones, I don't think. It's absolutely not, because it's not a date night. I agree with Charles when he said that. No cell phones.
No, it's nice. What happened to that?
I turned.
Oh, yeah, no cell phones. That's
what we agree. We agree no cell phones, because sometimes when we're together, we want each other's undivided attention. And the cell phones just kind of get in the way. It's like, because we picking up phones, we checking emails. If it rings or if it goes off and the light comes on or wakes up or whatever, then your attention is not on who you with, it's on the cell phone. Right?
Yeah. Another barrier to stopping date night. No, a barrier. Let me just say this. There's common things that will stop a date night. One barrier is kids. If you got little kids, little titans, that can stop a date night. But it doesn't have to, because I think when the boys were small, when we put them in the bed or make them go to the rooms and we go to date night, we have a little snack and sit downstairs, watch a movie, and it'd be a little date night. We didn't realize we was having date night, but the thing and the key point is quality time and being intentional.
That was definitely quality time. I don't know if I would classify as a date night.
That was a date.
To you, it was. You think that was a date night?
It was a date.
We was having quality time.
Did we have some dinner in the movie?
Did you cook?
A couple times. Been cooking 27 years.
Oh, don't come for me on.
You cook too.
Listen, he loves when I cook, y'all. So
She makes
anywho-
some bomb pork chops.
Yes, I do. Yes,
Now
I
I
do.
tell you that she can make some bomb pork chop sandwiches.
Let's talk about some of the psychological and emotional benefits of dating. Like it reduces stress and it boosts happiness. That's one, right? It does. It reduces
Say it again.
it reduces stress and it boosts happiness.
Okay, so we're gonna take a
You
poll.
don't think it reduces stress?
Okay,
My hair,
hold
y'all.
on. We're gonna take a poll. To everyone on and hello everybody that's joining in. I want to introduce Brian and Rhonda Dowd. They're our special guest again.
Yes.
Just want to make sure everybody understands they're our family and friends down here in North Carolina, and I just want to let everybody know in the TV land that they are very special to us.
And they
But-
love us how we are, or all of our shenanigans.
Yeah. So back to your question. What was your question again?
I said that some date nights, or we're going to talk about the psychological and emotional benefits of date nights. And then I said they reduce stress and boost happiness.
Okay, so stress. When you have quality time, communication, and intentional
Okay.
no, let me finish because when I say this, I want it to be right.
Okay.
Intentional in the moment time, it can be have emotional gratification. But if it's something where you go out and you're like, well, where are we gonna go? I don't know. When we get there, I really want to come here. I'm not saying we did that or we
Right.
did that, but that happens.
It can happen. That's,
So
that's
then
just
it becomes the
communication.
emotional chaos.
It
so-
does.
Always make sure that when you do your date nights,
Yeah.
you can either pre-plan them, or if you're trying to surprise the other, like if she's trying to surprise me, I'm trying to surprise her, make sure it's an interest that maybe that you both want to do, or that you've heard her or him say that they would like to do. One thing that Keisha likes to do now is that talk golf. She likes talk golf.
Urban ballroom dancing.
And now do you
We're going again.
Y'all did?
Anyways.
Y'all actually went to ballroom dancing? Y'all did that as a date night?
Yeah, we did.
Yes. So more to come because we are getting some couples together and right here in Greensboro, we do urban ballroom dancing.
Yes. Tyrone and Val.
Have y'all ever saw a couple trying to learn how to ballroom dance and have intense conversations under their breath?
That's the emotional discomfort I'm telling y'all about. Some people, when you ballroom dance,
When you say that, I'm
The
thinking
man
about
is
it's
supposed
time
to
for go ahead, I'm sorry.
no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna say I was thinking I said it's right on time for Bridgerton. Bridgerton just started their new season, and I was like, they doing their dances and stuff on the, they have all the balls now on there.
I'm trying to
Shonda
tell you,
Rhimes.
it is so much fun. It is a lot of fun, urban ballroom dancing.
Our instructor,
They're very patient with us.
yeah, and they
Nice.
break us up every now and then because they get tired of us grumbling and arguing, so they make us dance with other people. I'm tired. I'm not putting the referee outfit on for you two tonight.
That's so
You
fun.
dance
That
over
sounds
here, you
fun. That
dance
sounds
over
different too. But see, that's a
No,
date.
it's
date.
fun.
Yeah, because to me, I think dinner and movie is, blah. Yeah, you could do that all the time. That's what I'm saying. Like something is
Okay.
very interesting like that, something different and new.
But to someone that doesn't dance, it can be stressful to
That's
them,
what
and
That's true.
and wanting to please your mate because they find the enjoyment in it, but you don't.
Right. That was me.
That-
But I'm gonna tell you honestly, once you get the main 3 steps, we don't do no movement. We just throw her around. Come back here. Spin around. Come back here. We don't do no movement.
What'd you
But
say, Charles?
they have to let you lead them.
I really
Okay.
hope our instructors are watching him.
Brian, we know you do 3 major steps. They do everything else.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's fun. It is fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy it when I do it.
So another benefit is strengthens emotional bonds, and I want to add this: it increases communication and understanding. So, listen, communication, whether it's intense or not, it's going to
Be
increase
some communication.
psychological and emotional benefits. It will get you talking.
Mm-hmm.
Communication is key.
It is key.
It
It
is.
is. I agree.
Don't you think?
Effective.
So you started
effective
talking about the
communication.
barriers.
I had to get something. Y'all
Oh,
drop
he started.
something.
So he started talking about barriers, and some of the barriers to date night. Some of them can be like busy schedules, right? Because we're always, as couples, we're trying to juggle. One, we wear all these hats. Then we're trying to juggle work. We're trying to juggle kids. We're trying to juggle life. Now we're trying to juggle this weather, the snow. Do I go? Do I not go? Am I careful? Because I'm trying to tell you, when you got someone who works from home, and say you have your spouse is working on site and have to go in, you're worried, right? You're worried about if they're going to be safe on the road. If you're not on the road, and if both of you are on the road, then that can cause a lot of stress.
Yeah.
That can be in it, and it can be a barrier to date night because you're just busy working, you're busy with kids, and when you got more than you got one or more kids. We have 6. I don't know. Was kids a barrier to our date nights?
Nah. We dropped them off at your mom's house.
Thank God for mothers.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank God for grandma.
Yeah, thank you. All them years. Drop them off.
We loved it.
Mhm.
And then we touched on this earlier. We touched on budget concerns. So thinking date nights must be expensive can hold couples back, right? Because date nights don't have to be expensive.
Not
They can be planned with like larger date nights, but they don't really have to be expensive. What do y'all think?
I'm thinking, yeah, there's a lot of things you can do for, that don't cost much that could be nice, like going to the museum. I think about walking in the park when it's warm outside versus when it's ice and snow. Just saying, taking a nice walk, jog or running. When I met Brian, we used to run. He used to actually hang out with me and run, and did a couple of marathons with me when he was courting me, as Charles said earlier. Before that courting day, he was courting hard. And he was out there getting the medals with me.
He still courts you. What you talking about?
I love
Tell
it.
us, Charles.
I said no. I said when he was courting me hard, he was out there chasing me with the runs and races that I was doing around.
But something I think will be a very intriguing date night, Charles, is to where I don't hunt, and so I don't go out in the wilderness.
We losing? Did we lose them?
I think we lost them. All right, are you still there? All right, you're back. And so I think put a tent in the backyard, and she can come and we can sleep in the tent and look at the stars. Yeah. Right there in the comfort of our backyard. And that doesn't cost anything.
Hello now.
Yeah.
But maybe that sounds open. I think maybe with a hat, with a few alterations, I think I'll make it work. Like maybe with the above, not on the ground, not on the ground.
Right.
So I asked this question, Charles. How many date nights or date days do you think a couple could produce and have without spending any money?
Ooh, that's good.
Do you think that we could be creative for 1 year, and every one of our intentional date days or date nights. We do something without that doesn't cost to spend money.
Yes, you can go for walks. You can like Rhonda said, y'all used to run, and you can go for walks. You can go sit at the park, LeBauer Park. You can go down there and sit.
I honestly think that should be a challenge to our couples because
Yeah.
you can do something once a month. And one of the other things that we used to do, I'm trying to tell y'all, we should make that a challenge because another thing we do, we go to LeBauer, but then we would go and look at houses. Like we would go to open houses. Rhonda, does that upset realtors?
Also,
No.
game night. You can do games. That's date night.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're the king of the game, you're the king.
Because money hinders a lot of couples from thinking that they can't have a particular date night because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But you can play because we got a projector. And even if you don't have a projector, pull the TV outside and curl up in especially in the summer, you can do movies in the backyard and put the projector outside and watch a movie in the backyard.
So you're gonna let me get that 70-inch in that outdoor?
It's not about the TV. It's about he just said not spending money. So it's not about spending money. It's about having.
That's an investment, though.
So we're talking about date nights without spending money.
Yeah, I know, but you said the TV outside.
Right, we have a TV in the we got TVs.
You said a projector.
And I said a projector, right? And I said projector and or pull a TV outside.
Okay, we do got a projector.
That's correct.
Anyways, y'all.
He said without spending money.
I ain't spending no money. That's not spending money.
What's another one that you can do without spending money?
Play games.
Play games
Okay.
outside the home. So you do that, like you can do that inside the home, but what else? Like go to the net. You can go
Double date. Go to somebody's house. Potluck.
Yes, do potluck. So let me tell y'all this good one. Now it doesn't, it's on the border of spending money. A friend of mine here, when we first moved to North Carolina, I would go to dinners with her and they called it Simple Supper. And what it was everybody brought a dish that they're famous for. So
that'd be couples date night.
That-
You would have to do
yes.
that with couples.
yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you classify that as costing money or not costing money.
Maybe
Hey,
low
family.
budget.
Hey,
I think that would be
Mr.
like a low budget, a low budget date, maybe. Because see again,
Low
the
budget
challenge.
gathering.
Yeah, because the challenge would be how you can spend time with each other creatively, right, and not spend money. So that means you have to think about things you have in your house that you can do, like maybe arts and craft together. You could probably cook a dinner together, or something like that, like something that truly you didn't go out and purchase anything to have that night of fun.
Also,
That's
you can call one another on your cell phone. One be upstairs, the other one downstairs, and you talk just like you did when you were before you got married, and just talk to them. Even FaceTime them and talk to them. That's creative. That would be so fun.
I said it's creative.
There's so much laughter.
That's creative. I like that.
yes, it is. Or you can have a cook-off just between you and him.
Yep, absolutely. See, she won't do that because she know I have the tendencies to win that challenge, Charles.
I know, right? I know, right? We win all the time.
I tell you what, I am so blessed for her cooking. All right, I get back on subject.
You got them off that.
I am blessed with his cooking. So if you all, because Brian, I know you do the grill, and so if you all had ever cooked the same meal, what would that have been, and who does it better? Who cooks it better?
You
What
know,
do y'all
I think
have
I
y'all
do,
ever cooked?
at least I think, in my opinion, is that I believe that I do most things better. So
Oh,
See, you know
I
what?
made,
I was gonna be
I made,
honest, and I
I
thought
made
he was
some,
gonna be honest.
I made some spaghetti.
No,
I'm good in spaghetti.
I was gonna say he can make a really good grilled cheese sandwich. I don't make good grilled cheese sandwich, but that's probably like the best thing that he makes that I probably would ask him to make for me is a grilled cheese sandwich. Anything else might be I'm just tired and I'm just ready to eat something because
well,
he
you
has
know
a
what? It is very,
small
to be honest with
window.
you, Rhonda, it is hard.
Oh,
You
what
froze,
say?
your screen froze. There you go.
What did you say? What say that again, Rhonda?
I said he has a small
You
window
said
of.
because
Are we
small
freezing? Or
window.
y'all?
Hello, Miss Daisy. Yes, y'all fine. I think we're on and off freezing and stuff, but I think we should be fine. Hello, Miss Daisy. And my mom said she's going downstairs to watch a movie. It's not date night. Okay.
That is date night.
Yes. And so you said grill, but first thing you said, Rhonda, was grilled cheese. That you trust him fixing you a grilled cheese.
I mean, I think no. You said one of the best meals, and I'll say that would be the because I don't really make great. I don't make great grilled cheese sandwiches. So,
Oh, okay. Okay.
so you said what would be the one
Do
I would
you-
say? That would be the one.
Grilled cheese.
Grilled
Okay. Okay.
We get it.
Charles, you
What
see
would
she
be my
left,
best?
you see she left out the soup with it.
Ooh.
No tomato soup.
Soup.
Rhonda, you make tomato soup?
I make. I
Rhonda
make
got quiet.
soup. Yeah, I make good soup. Brian just he want. I want. You know, we said we were gonna be telling the truth on here, right?
Yeah, we are.
That's
Y'all
why
funny.
we love y'all. So one of the things that I absolutely love that my husband makes is he only makes it in the winter, and I have to ask him to make it in the winter because he don't make it that often. But he makes a homemade chicken pot pie, and I'm trying to tell Sarah Marie Calendar, whoever makes them in the stores, his is 20 times better than theirs.
Oh, thank you.
I absolutely love your homemade chicken pot pie.
No, thank you.
Hint, I need one.
Hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Brian. I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say curry chicken or something like that.
I mean, I like your curry chicken, but you know, that is one of my favorites. I think a lot of people like your curry chicken.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like your black eyed
Feel good
peas.
curry
I couldn't find. I couldn't find them when I went to the store that time, but the black eyed peas were pretty good.
Black eyed peas.
They
Oh
were
yeah.
delicious.
Oh yeah.
They were delicious.
See. Yes. Date night. So, some talking points. Emotional intimacy. So, we were talking about some common barriers, but let's talk about emotional intimacy requires intentional time. Romance doesn't survive on leftovers. Ooh. But we talked about romance before because romance is like an all-day thing.
Yeah.
It does, and it don't like leftovers. Like, how does
What is leftovers?
I don't
Explain
know.
it.
I don't know what like leftovers is like. When you say romance, it doesn't survive on leftovers. That means like our romance doesn't survive on yesterday. What we did yesterday, we have to keep the romance fresh every day. We have to keep it fresh. Friendship is the foundation of longevity, and date nights reduces resentment and miscommunication. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
But I like, go back one more. Go back. I like what you said about the talking. They just like what Brian just said to support that. And
What was it?
And is that even if Miss Doward is upstairs on her phone, he's downstairs and they in role play mode, and he's calling and saying, "Hey baby."
He ain't say nothing about role play mode.
"Hey baby, I'm calling you. What you
Go ahead,
doing,
Charles.
girl?" And she say, "Oh, I'm sitting here thinking about you." And he'd be like, "Oh, girl, what you gonna be doing tomorrow?" And she'd be like, "I don't know what you want to do." You know, just like when I roll up on you when you in the car, I'll be like, "Hey, you got a man?" Keisha will be in the car, right? and we'll be driving
That'd be
somewhere.
awesome.
If she in the car and I'm in the car, and I will ride up beside her and I'll roll my window down, and be like, hey, you got a man? What's your name? And then you do what?
Yes, he got an itchy trigger finger.
What am I supposed to say to that? So the role plays out.
Role play.
That's
but the one of the questions that you asked Brian was, can you do date nights without any finances? And that is one. You can role play. Listen, I know couples role play. They get their costumes out. I'm not saying buy a new costume. You can create a
Costume.
You can create
Now I
one
can be the
and
police.
role play. And you ain't even gotta have a costume on. Just role play.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up.
Yeah.
Lord, if we
Something that's fun, something that's
what
fun
I'm
and
trying to tell you
creative.
right now. Yes, because one of the things people can do, like living room date nights with just music, candlelight, desserts, making sure they have the phones off. And sometimes, especially when you empty nesters, that's some of the best times of date nights is when you can just rearrange the living room, put a blanket down, sit in front of the fireplace, and just chill and watch a movie. So then we have what? Throwback date, recreate your first date. What was our first date?
Our first date?
Mhm.
Our very first date was feeding the ducks.
Oh, that's nice.
And walk. That was our very first date.
Yeah.
And it was free.
And it was free.
And you know, our first date, Rhonda pulled up. I was already in the parking lot to the restaurant that we was going to go to, and Rhonda pulled up beside me and didn't recognize me, and she was just in there, just so busy. She was busy to whoever she was talking to, and didn't pay me any attention at all.
You know, we on live television, and I'm not going to comment. Go down this rabbit hole. Okay.
Rhonda Taylor said you was talking to your guy.
Let's just say that one person knew who the other one looked like first. I didn't know what he looked like.
Oh, Brian.
So you know, and I just leave a period behind.
Brian, you forgot what she looked like.
You forgot one of
No,
those
he
details,
knew
Brian, in that
knew
story.
what I looked like, but I didn't have a photo of him. You see.
Right.
Oh,
right.
y'all had a blind date.
Yeah, I went on trust from my colleague that he was okay because he was the police.
Well, the blind date went good because looky now. Look at
Look at here. Oh, look at y'all. Oh, sugar.
That's how it be now. And you can do a faith date, go on prayer walks or devotionals. You know, there's all kinds of people in our neighborhoods that we may not even know. And we can just go, and we ain't even got to let them know. We can just walk past their house and just be praying for those in our neighborhoods. That costs no money.
Yep.
Right?
No money. Yeah. Absolutely.
Question night, marriage conversation cards, and intentional prompts. So I got some. Do we have marriage conversation cards? I don't think we have any. I got some Golden Girls trivia cards. I can break those out. You should know by now everything about the Golden Girls. I mean, I'm just saying. Get your life together.
I do. I do. Blanche, Sophia, all of them. I know them all. You know how I know them all, everybody? Let me get close to you. Because for 27 years, that's what I fed to is the Golden Girls.
27 years. Woo!
Every night, the Golden Girls.
And what another thing that doesn't cost money is vision days. You can talk about your dreams, your goals, and future plans. I think every couple, I think we talked about this in one of our segments, that every married couple should have a vision for their marriage, for their family, for their future.
I agree. They should.
Vision dates.
Vision dates. I do. I agree with that.
How often though? Like, is it like a every quarter thing? Is it once a year thing that couples should revisit the vision of their relationships?
I think it's up to the couple. It's where they're at and where they're at in their relationship. Because remember, relationship is covenant. So
Yes.
whatever's comfortable for them to discuss, they can discuss because it's between them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that is a deliberate and direct
Mm-hmm.
date night. So, yeah.
And also, one of my favorite is the mini adventures. And it could be a local park, a bookstore, a museum, or a late night drive. And that's my favorite. That's our, well, we don't do late night drives. We just do drives.
Get in the car and ride.
We just get in the car and ride.
Old
I think,
country road ride.
yes. I think those are my best mini adventures.
Get an ice cream cone
Get that ice
and
cream.
ride on down the road.
That sounds so romantic.
Where nobody knows our name.
Or look, get in the ride over to McDonald's, get $1. Well, it ain't $1 no more. $2.50 ice cream.
No,
cone.
not even a Dollar Tree's $1. They need to change that name. But anywho, I digress. But the goal isn't entertainment; it's engagement.
We engage.
It's engagement. Yes, you gotta laugh and talk and enjoy and reconnect and connect with each other.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So here's where most couples struggle: consistency. I think we're not consistent either. I don't think we're consistent.
No, I think that we are, for us, ladies and gentlemen, we are consistent in deliberately trying to do something together, even if it's just playing a game of cards or
Watching a movie.
or playing Klondike and
Mhm.
or going for a walk. I think we're intentional with that. I do. Last time we went to the movie, it's hard for us to go to a movie because we have different tastes in movies, but I will sacrifice to go see the movie with her. She will sacrifice to go see a movie, depending what it is.
He likes sci-fi.
And she likes musical and love. So, how do you meet the middle? Watch Terminator.
The Terminator. We meet in the middle. So here's some practical tips. Put date night on the calendar like an appointment. You can decide the frequency, and I think we talked about that, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. You can rotate planning responsibilities. Hey, listen, you're going to plan, even if it's quarterly, right? You plan this quarter, I'll plan the next quarter, or you plan this month and I'll plan the next month.
Yeah, absolutely. We've done that.
Yep.
We've done it.
And protect the time even when you're tired. I think that's a big one too, because sometimes, and it's not intentional, but I think people are just so tired, especially when they're working and having to go now, because during COVID, I think that was a blessing in disguise because people were able to work from home. But now that COVID is over and people are having to go back into the office and stuff, sometimes it's not intentional, but when couples get home, they're tired. And then they got to figure out what they got to do for dinner and eat and then prepare for the next day and then making sure they're getting enough sleep. And then making sure that they're taking care of doing self-care.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes date night is probably further down the list.
No, you have date night. It's called sleep date night.
It's called sleep.
Get on one corner of the couch, I'm on the other corner, and we gonna sleep date night, rest date night.
It could be a lot. But I think once a month, when we talk about the frequency, I think once a month, especially when you have busy lives or kids, or if you're a caregiver, or if you are even if you're working 2 jobs, because some people work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
And so when you got all that going on and you're trying to maintain, at least once a month should be good. I mean, we can't tell anybody how to do it, but I think when you talk about frequency, maybe once a month might be good if that's all you can do. But as long as it's intentional, then there you have it.
I agree.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because date nights, they don't fix everything, but they do create space for healing, laughter, and reconnection. Right?
Yes, especially the laughter part.
Yeah, that's right.
Because laughter softens the heart. Laughter softens the heart. Laughter softens the heart.
Right. And so, like we said before, it reminds you that before your titles, before your roles, before anything else, you had each other. Right. I know with us, well, we're a blended family, so we talk about this a lot, being a blended family. But so we had the kids, but even when we got married, we made time to drop the kids off at my mom's, and we take off and for the day for a couple of hours. So we're thankful for the support system that allowed us to have that time for each other.
So that's very important in a relationship. It's
A support system.
Support system is very important,
Yes,
especially
it
if you
is.
got little time. You agree with that?
I do.
Absolutely.
I do agree.
Absolutely.
And so some couples don't avoid date nights because they're busy. They avoid them because things feel awkward. Do things ever feel awkward? I think so. Well, one of the things, listen, when you're married, date nights shouldn't feel awkward unless you're disconnected. If you're connected, reconnect. If you're disconnected, reconnect. Because it's important. It's important to be as one.
Right. And date night, and the key thing for date night isn't going somewhere and then one person goes to it. Because I've seen this happen with couples. A couple goes somewhere and they get to where they're going, and one couple goes and does their own interest, the other couple does their own interest. That's not date night. And that's not even vacation, really. I mean, that's
What are you talking about? Go somewhere.
like say if me and you go to the beach, get a hotel, and you say, well, I want to go down here and sit and watch this, and I say, well, I want to go over here and do this, and we separate, and we say, all right, we'll see each other for dinner. That's not intentional time together, and that's not date night. Even though date night, I understand what you're saying, is in the moment of one night or the moment of being together, but I've seen couples do that. I've seen couples actually do that. It works for some couples, but it ain't gonna work for us.
Separate.
Yeah, but it depends on the separation and how they do it too. But the thing is like with us, we're always together. I think we are.
On date nights, or you talk about vacation?
Yeah, on date nights, on vacation too. Unless we go with a group of people and the ladies go do their own thing, the men go do their own thing, and we, other than that.
Vacations.
But like when we went on vacation this past time, we didn't do that.
Correct.
Okay. So even when even when you're on vacation, you have date night. So
that's vacation. Is explain date night on vacation though.
Okay, date night on vacation is to me, date night on vacation is again getting dressed up, going out to have dinner. Because you could go on vacation, not do nothing.
Well, that's true, and we do dinner. I think we're intentional on those because we set up dinners.
I've been on a cruise. Well, that's
a cruise.
We've been on a cruise together, and we say, all right, well, we're not going. And then when I say this, I want people in TV land to understand when I say this. When you go on when you travel and do things, if you don't enjoy the amenities of what you paid for, you're not enjoying the date or the vacation.
Correct.
So if you go and you say, all right, I'm gonna go on a cruise, and then you don't go see one cruise show, why go on a cruise? All day you doing is sitting on the boat.
Sitting on the boat eating.
I got a boat. I get us a boat and go right down here to the riverbank and get some KFC, and we can do that.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Not KFC.
Rhonda took her glasses off on that one.
Right, I get what you're saying. You say you
But
want to
you understand
maximize the opportunity. You on vacation, so you should be,
That's right.
trying to explore the island you're on, or if you're on a boat, like you're saying, to try to see what the shows are, and then it's about making memories and experiences. I totally agree. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
We definitely make our memories. Yes.
So I want to give y'all the Brian. I was trying to give you the keynotes to that song, which is remember the time 777-9311. You remember that song?
Yes.
Now? I see you remember
Yes.
it now. So
Y'all only knew what I
He,
went
he
through.
went right back
So-
to this name too.
oh, listen. But I want to give y'all the 777 rules for dating or relationship. So every 7 days,
I just heard that.
have a date night, regardless if it's a walk, if it's a movie at home, if it's just simply sitting on your patio with a cup of tea. Make sure you have intentional time. Here's the key word: intentional time together as a date night. Do that every 7 days. So at least once a week. If you're too busy, once every 2 weeks, try to spend time with each other. Then every 7 weeks, if affordable, take a little trip. It doesn't mean you got to go
Overnight trip.
overnight trip. Just do an overnight trip every 7 weeks. That's almost 3 months. Every 7 weeks, and then every 7 months, though, every 7 months, do a vacation together. 777. Do a vacation together every 7 months. Keisha and I, when we first got married, we really didn't do any big traveling because we had the kids, and I was working. Sometimes I was working 2 jobs, but then when we started spending more time together, and we started doing these other 2 7-7s, especially the last one, every 7 months going on a vacation, and each vacation on 7-7 needs to be 7 nights. 7 nights.
7 nights.
7
Woo-hoo.
nights. A longer vacation or holiday for deeper connection and rejuvenation in your marriage or your relationship. Helps you. So like even when we go on our trip, we're going on a trip, we're all going and we're going to enjoy ourselves. It's for rejuvenation in the relationship. It's for a deeper connection in the relationship. It's for building better communication in your relationship.
That's true.
Okay. So every time we go, we started doing this back in when we renewed our vows and haven't looked back. We go on a vacation. We have to. At least once a year, we try to.
We try to just take off and just leave our worries behind.
Mm-hmm. Leave our worries behind. Keep moving.
Yes, the 777 dating rule. So yes, you can find that on the internet. Hello, family.
Hey, Aunt Joyce.
Hello, everyone. So and that's where we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So your marriage deserves time, your spouse deserves priority, and your covenant deserves protection.
Absolutely.
Everybody don't need to know where you're going. Everybody don't need to know if you're dating, how you're dating. We're just bringing awareness, but that's basically between you and your spouse, you and your mate, you and your love muffin.
I'm up.
You're Cletus.
I'm Cletus, y'all. Y'all even know who Cletus is. I don't. So this week, don't overthink it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Schedule something. Show up. Be present. Be in the moment.
Be in the moment. Right.
Be deliberate.
Yes.
Be intentional.
Right, because love and reform is built on intention, and consideration.
Yes.
And grace.
And grace.
So until next time, any final words to our guest couple?
No, I would just repeat what Charles just said. Just we have to learn to be intentional on date nights.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
We do too, because sometimes we try our best to make that time, but it gets away from us. And I'm just going to be honest. We don't have all the answers, and date nights get away from us. And it's not that we mean for it to, but life happens.
Mm-hmm.
And so until next time, we love y'all, and
Thank you
completely.
for inviting
And
me.
thank you for the Dalberts for joining us tonight. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you
And
guys for
join
having
us
us.
next week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dowers, and thank you. We'll join us next week for another episode of Love and Rare Form.